Testing 1 2 testing.
So nicho tunafanya kwa stats hajafika.
They do trail in the series 2-0 as Michel Sokoju brings the ball up for Zetech. So Sokoju had a very good game the last time they played. She was on fire for Zetech, and wow, the three early in the game. Beryl opens the scoring for Zetech, who are looking very lively. Well, they really need to pick up this game so that it can go to a game 3. As referee Samuel Wandutu Chege calls for a blocking foul. But it's going to be an interesting game because everything on the line for Strathmore Swords. So Koju, mid-range shot doesn't go. Foul. As Joyce Mary will go to the line for 2. Well, Strathmore need to work on their free throws. It's something that has let them down all through this game. Game 1, game 2, it's been a challenge for them. They really need to improve on that. The bright spark in that team, Jacqueline Otieno. Wild misses everything. That's another foul. It's something that has really undermined the progress for Strathmore, is that they've been picking up so many fouls all through this series. It's been challenging for them. And you do not want to foul Michelle Sokoju because she's gonna punish you. Scores both free throws as Zetech take a 7-0 lead very early in the game. Well, another foul. This game has begun with so many fouls very early on. Jacqueline Otieno will go to the line for 2. Strathmore really need to pick up. These free throws they are missing, it's quite a bit so far. So Koju for Zetech Sparks. Well, Zetech have begun this game very, very well, and they are dominating. And Strathmore need to pick up a little bit because at the moment it's not going the way they anticipated it would. Oh, she attempted to make sure she gets the basketball. Another 3, banks it. 2 for 2 so far for Akinyi. Well, as a timeout is called for Strathmore, who are trailing by 10 early in the game. Well, it's interesting. This game is going to be quite tall order for Strathmore so far because they have started poorly in a game that is a decisive match. They should have started very well. As we look at the replays here, Michelle Sokoji already showing her class, feeding the ball outside there for Akinyi to drop a wonderful tray from beyond the three-point line. That is absolutely beautiful. Well, they'll need to do something, Strathmore. They really need to do something because at the minute, it doesn't look like they are up for this. I think they are already feeling like the holidays are here. But we can only hope that they step it up a little bit. Because they can send it to game 4. They can't do that. But well, another foul. The game has begun with so many fouls today. It's incredible. Too many fouls. Just it's top start, though it's working in Zetech's favor at the minute. Jacqueline Atieno for Strathmore. Hill misses everything, so Koju picks up the rebound and brings the ball up for Zetech. Good ball movement from Zetech. Wow, beautiful play. from Angela Akinyi. Well, rebound. Strathmore needs to get going in this game. They really need to get going. They're not there yet. Good shot. Misses. They're better. They're better. They're picking everything. They really need to pick up these rebounds. Oh, another one. Easy basket again. Strathmore are struggling and they're being dominated. As you look at the Zetech bench, all smile already. It's early. Oh, Jacqueline was a bright spark in the first and the second game, but this one, on this occasion, she really needs to carry the team. Otherwise, Zetech will run away with it. She misses the first. Excellent transition from. Oh, beautiful play. Oh, gets the basket as well. What a play from Opicho. Strathmore are getting back into this little by little. For three, banks it. Absolutely sensational from Opicho, who is starting to feel this game. They started slow, but they are getting back into this. It's a fantastic occasion to be with us at Okapi Sports Network. Foul. Bosibori will go to the line for two. As Ashley Minai will check into the game. Misses. Though the rebound picked up easily, yet again by Angela Akinyi. They're being dominated in terms of the boards. Strathmore struggling with the size of Zetech. Oh. Michelle Soko, you just knew it was gonna go it's gonna be a backcourt either way. Well, Strathmore, oh, Picho again. She's a handful. She's a handful. She's causing problems for Zetech. She's probably the only one on that floor, apart from Jacqueline, looking like she really wants to go to a game 4. So she'll go to the line. Misses. Too many misses in this game, particularly on the free throw line. It's and another miss again. As usual, the rebound again picked up by Zetech, and Michelle Sokoji will bring it up onto Bosibori. And a travel call. He'll bring the ball up. Well, it's going Zetech's way so far. Strathmore doing a very good job of sticking with it. Minayo, the guilty party. Jacqueline finally gets that free throw right. Converts both free throws, and Strathmore are right back in it. It's only a 6-point differential so far. Sokoju, mid-range, misses. Well, another foul again. This game just has got one too many fouls, if you ask me. It is just too many fouls in the opening quarter. Jacqueline gets them both. .140 to play. Sokoju to Minayo. To Akinyi. Mid-range shot, misses. Here comes Jacqueline to Hill. Picho, misses. Minayo brings the ball up, finds Sokoju. For three, misses again. It's a tight game. It didn't look tight when it began. Excellent turn and gets the basket. Absolutely beautiful. Good defense from Sokoju. Well, she works hard, Sokoju, trains hard as well. has a program, as I was informed, that helps improve players. Strathmore finding a way to stick with Zetech for 3. As the quarter comes to an end, Strathmore began slowly, but they are right back in it. It's 19-15. Zetech ahead, but only just. Strathmore are getting back into this. They have really worked hard to get back into this game. It didn't look likely, but now it's starting to look like a contest finally. Zetech have stayed in it. It wasn't an easy start for Strathmore, but they just are now finding themselves in a bit of a pickle. But it's early doors though. We still have got 3/4 of the game to go. You have to hope. If you're a Strathmore fan, you'd like to hope if you're a Strathmore fan, you have to hope that they can continue the same momentum that they've picked up in the latter part of this first quarter. And if you're a Zetech fan, you have to start thinking that, oh, we should do more of the same in the early part of the first quarter, because they have slowed down a little bit, and Strathmore are now very much in the driving seat of overhauling that lead that they had. As the second quarter gets underway, Zetech are still in the lead, 19-15. Good rebound. So Koji will bring the ball in. Strathmore bring the ball up. Well, this game is just a little bit slow. For 3, misses. Jacqueline will bring it up. Tieno goes all the way, gets a foul. She'll go to the line. She's been very good on the line for the Swords. She's been absolutely very good on the line, Jacqueline Otieno. And she was fantastic in the first game as well. She was a handful, and it looks like she picked up from where she left off the first game and the second game. Well, another stoppage. For 3. Excellent play, good ball movement from Sokoju. Akinyi is fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Well, you have to wonder what is going through the coach's mind in this particular game as Zetech extend their lead. Well, it was shooting 3 so far. She's converted. She's looking more lively. Misses juggling with the rebound, Otieno. Oh, turnover. They've been very good, Strathmore, on transitions, and they've not been making mistakes. But that turnover was needless to say. Here, for 3, misses. Easy basket again. Strathmore, the Swords are on fire. They have control of the matchup so far after beginning so badly, but now they are starting to feel exactly what it's supposed to be like. Here's Akinyi. Mid-range shot, gets it. Another foul. A game that has had so many fouls so far. There was no danger there, but that's Coach Job, who was on your screen. Excellent play again from Zetech. Good rebound. They've done that all game. They are dominating the balls in terms of picking up the rebounds. But it's no surprise given the size that they have in that team. Another turnover. It just feels like Strathmore and it's been the story of the series so far. They are always just near Zetech for quite some time, but then after a few mistakes or blunders, they find there's a good transition basketball here and gets the basket. Zena. The difference is just 3 points. So as Darlene Njoroge will take a free throw. Misses that one. Gets the second. Long range three, misses. Well, Masha got involved a little bit. Oko. Consolata Tino inbounds the basketball. Well, they seem to just be making so many fouls, and it's just slowing it down a little bit. And once you start making so many fouls like that, it makes it quite difficult for you to control the tempo of the game. And so far, both teams are fouling. It just now matters if you can convert it from the free throw line. Consolata Tieno will go to the line for two. Well, one wonders what's going on. We'll get confirmation shortly. The officials are just having a word. Well, Consolata Atieno will go to the line. Scores the first one. Strathmore have plugging away little by little. Misses the second one. Oh, misses everything. It's what they cannot afford to do. They really need to step it up regarding the free throw line because they are in a terrible position, trailing 2-0 in a best of 5. They really need to get going in this game, Strathmore. Bosibori. Oh, clear travel. Well marshaled by the officials. Well, transition basketball here for Evelyn Diana. Zetech will retain the basketball. Three from Bosibori, misses. Though you don't have to worry too much if you are missing, because if you have the likes of Angela Akinyi and Christina Akinyi on that floor, it makes you comfortable knowing that the rebound will be collected. Oh. Bosibori brings the ball up for Zetech and goes all the way but misses. Timeout. As we look at some of those excellent plays from Zetech. Excellent mid-range shot. Great steal. From Mariska. Well, the coaches must be wondering what they are going to do to ensure that they cannot go to a game 4, that is Zetech. But Strathmore would want to go to a game 4, so they will have to work harder and try and make sure that they are able to control this match. Well, it's match-up defense here. For Strathmore. As a substitution is made, Angela Akinyi will be checking in for Zetech. Ooh. Nearly. Christina Akinyi is on the line for Zetech. Easy for Christina Akinyi. Gets the basket. Another free throw, gets it as well. Well, she does her job quietly. You might think she's just picking up the rebounds, though she's very good from the free throw line as well. Atieno. Yet another foul. It's a game that has had so many fouls. It's just not flowing the way it's supposed to flow. Both teams are picking up so many fouls, so it just matters who is going to convert them. And if they do convert them, then that will be absolutely wonderful for either team. Great. Here's Bosibori. Yeah, another foul again. Excellent pick. Good rebound, and she gets the basket. Alexandria. Atieno tries to kick out and doesn't get there. Set another foul on Christina Kinyi. Well, we've been talking about the development that Zetech are making in their basketball. Coach Morris Obi has been very instrumental in that. Gets the second free throw. Akinyi. Lopicho. Oh, nearly got the basket. Yet another foul. Juma. Excellent pick and roll. Gets the basket as well. Well, Zetech started to pull away. For three. Gets it from the baseline. Well, Strathmore are sticking with them. They are just not letting them get away. They're hanging in there. They're working hard. Here is Hill. Another. No, Jacqueline misses this time. Rebound picked up by Oko. And so Koju checks in with a basket. Already she's making an impact off the bench again. Okapi. Okapi travels. So Koju for Zetech. Big rebound again. They're dominating in the rebound department. It's creating a problem for Strathmore. Well, it depends on how you look at it. That's Coach Tony Ochieng standing in for Coach Ronnie Owino, who usually is the head coach of the girls Strathmore Swords. It's starting to build up much like the first game, where the game was very tight. So Koju loses out. Okapi will bring the ball up for Strathmore Swords. Misses but gets a foul. Strathmore need to make these free throws count because they are trailing the series 2-0. They really need to win the game today. If they don't win the game today, they'll find themselves out of the playoffs. So Koju. Oh, gets the basket and a foul in the process. Sane, the guilty party. As Beryl Oditi will go to the line and gets the basket as well, gets a three-point play. As the clock runs down in this second quarter, and it is halftime. And Zetech ahead, not by much, but they're ahead nonetheless. They look to complete a sweep over their varsity colleagues. Zetech have been absolutely, not by much, but they have been the better team. Those Strathmore are just working hard enough to stick with it. As we look at some of the action from the first half. So Alexander Juma with a lovely play for Strathmore. And Bosibori with a lovely pass into Angela Akinyi. Excellent again from Bosibori, who has been creating space very well for the teammates. This is the first of the two double headers today. We're going to have a double header. As we go to a short break, don't leave us. Just go find something to drink, something to eat. We'll be right back with the second half of this Game 3 playoff semi-final. Welcome back to this live action from Nyayo Stadium between Zetech and Strathmore. Zetech have a 7-point lead. It's good to see. You can see on your background over there, Commissioner Kent Juma. It's good to see them here. As Coach Morris Obi giving final instructions to his charges. As they attempt to wrap it up in this game 3. A game that has had so many fouls in the process as well. They will really need to improve, both teams, if they are to either force a game 4, Strathmore. And the third quarter is underway. For 3, misses. Good rebound again. That is where Zetech have excelled in this game. They have taken so many rebounds and they have used that to control the game. So Koju, Osibori, and finally to Onditi, who finishes beautifully for Zetech. Oh, violation. Oh, Coach Tony Ochieng is livid with that decision from the official. Well, he really needs to restrain himself. Strathmore have played very well. They are still sticking with Zetech. There's no need for the side shots. Well, the game is going on now. Seems it has been resolved. Offensive foul. For 3, misses everything. However, Bosibori collects the basketball and brings it up for Zetech. Sokoju, face to face. Attempts the 3, doesn't get it. Yet another line violation. Well, it's good to see Coach Tony Ochieng relaxing after he was livid with the officials. The pressure that is on him today is big. Easy basket there. Good ball movement from Zetech, misses. Atieno brings the ball up for Strathmore. Another one, absolutely beautiful. Strathmore are doing their part in this game 3. For 3, gets it! Instant reply from Bosibori. She has been a bright spark in this game. It's good to see Strathmore starting to pick up some rebounds. Excellent movement. By Hill. Sokoju. Bosibori, good drop, good steal. Excellent defense from Strathmore. Another good defense from Sokoju. Zetech. Good steal again. Back-to-back steals for both teams. And gets the basket finally. They do finally get the basket. They're doing a very good job of trying to force a game 4 here. In this game 3, they played very well in the first game. Game 2 did not go as well as the first game, Strathmore. But they are showing some grit. And they look to be in control in this match. As we look at some of those excellent plays from Strathmore. Atieno with that wonderful tray. They've been on fire and they have been playing very well. Look at that. Nobody was near her. She just walked right through them. Another good steal. As Juma finishes, she nearly thought she'd missed it. And that one forced a timeout for Zetech, who realized that it was starting to look rather bleak. They needed to make some alterations. Travel. They are making so many mistakes, Zetech. Good defense again from Zetech, but Atieno has done very well. Okay, I'm just receiving an update in the other game. KPA Ulinzi. KPA trailing. 76-72. Ulinzi are ahead in Makande. You can also catch that game on Okapi Sports Network on YouTube. Oh, foul. Strathmore look like they really want this. They really want this. They began slow, but they are now back in the game. And it's quite interesting because when I started doing this broadcast today, I thought Strathmore were not feeling it. I was wrong. They do want this game. And they're playing very well so far. Misses. They really need to convert those easy free throws, Strathmore. They get the second. They are putting enough pressure on Zetech. Zetech are struggling to go through them. However, a foul is called. On Hill. Good play. The big guns are back on the floor for Zetech. They get the basket as well. That is Evelyn Diana. Another one. Another violation. We've seen a couple of those today. Coach Morris Obi and Job for Zetech. Well, Sokoju has been quiet today compared to the other games. Oh, and just as I was saying that, she goes on and gets fouled. She'll go to the line for two. Sokoju was an excellent player in the first two games, and she's been quiet in this one. Gets them ball. It's quite interesting because Michelle Sokoju has been a bright spark for Zetech all through this series. And it serves right that she's right back into this contest. It's a joy to watch. Excellent. Good movement. Misses. Another big rebound. Sokoju finishes and gets a foul in the process. Sokoju has got the basket is good, but she'll go to the line for one. And she gets it. Well, it's interesting to see that Zetech are struggling to play Strathmore at the minute. given they've been beating them all season long. But playoffs is a different ball game. They're fighting to stay in it. As we look at some of those replays that we've just witnessed, some good basketball. What a pass that is. Absolutely beautiful. It was a good pass. Nobody picked up Evelyn Diana. And Sokoju gets a foul and a basket. It was a clear foul though. For three, misses. And as we continue to follow up in this game 3, Ulinzi have prevailed in Mombasa. So it's set to be quite for 3, long 3, deep 3, misses everything. Well, she's coming to the 4, Michelle Sokoju. She was a little quiet, but now it looks like they need her to step it up a little bit. Those Strathmore are in this game. They really want this. Akoth attempts and misses for the SWAT. Mid-range shot from Sokoju, misses that as well. Zetech ball. As Jacqueline Otieno is checking in, she's also one of those to watch out for. Good play. However, it doesn't sink. Good steal, excellent steal. And here she comes. Guyana misses. Jacqueline Otieno drops in to Akoth. Akoth gets the ball back. Foul. It's just been one of those games whereby people keep fouling. Stay with us. There is a big game coming over. Later on today, it's a double header. Terence misses. Well, she had nowhere to go. Evelyn Diana. Ooh. Strathmore are fighting to stay in the playoffs, and they're doing a good job of it so far. The Honda will attempt to play some defense. Akini misses. The Honda will bring the ball up for Strathmore. Oh, another turnover. No. Opicho has checked into the game, and well and truly, she's looking forward to helping her team. Oh, after a wonderful play like that, you cannot afford to miss. It's a close game. For 3, misses. No. Now Zetech have just gone off the boil a little bit. Yet another miss from Strathmore. They're sticking with them. However, they need to make these opportunities count, because it cannot continue that way. If you keep missing like that, the opportunity for you to catch up or win the match will be taken away from you. And if there is something Zetech have done before in this series, we've known they can take it away from you. Oh, what a pass! As Jacqueline converts a beauty. Good block, big block. And they will go to the line. She's been dominant, particularly in the second half of this match. They really need to make it count, those free throws. You cannot afford to miss them. Akot. She gets one, she misses one. It's what can turn this game around for Strathmore. As the quarter comes to an end, and just like the first game, unlike the second game, we are going to go down to the wire. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. As we look at some of the action that we have witnessed, Sokoju, the dominant force. And giving the too small vibe. The hand almost gives the ball away, but Opicho converts it beautifully for Strathmore Swords. What a player Jacqueline is. As we look at Evelyn Diana, who has made impact in this game. And a big, big block from Opicho. And then, how about the transition? Well, the fourth quarter is about to get underway. Good defense. Sokoju for Zetech. Consolata Atieno. Sorry. Picks up a personal foul. Sokoju for 3. Misses. Good rebound. Zetech have done that very well in this game. They've been picking up rebounds collectively. They've been absolutely spot on with their rebounding. Oh, big play. The officials are consulting. I think maybe just to decide whether it is a basket good or it was a foul on the floor. Well, seems like the basket will stand. And she converts the three-point play. So Koju, well, the game is tied and it's close, like we anticipated. Strathmore can't take this game. They need to be patient. So Koju misses. Strathmore have been there, they've been close, they've always come so close to upsetting Zetech. And today, will this be the day? Will this be the day? On the big stage, the playoff stage, they must upset it. They must win today for them to stay in it. To keep the series alive, they must win today. And so far, they're doing a very good job of it. They do trail 2-0. Bosibori misses. Well, she's disappointed with that. Good defense from Strathmore. Oh, the concentration. They really need to play some good battle, and they get punished for it ruthlessly by Akinyi. Strathmore, the first game, it got this close. Then they allowed it to get away from them. They need to focus now, Strathmore. It's a matter of if they learned from those mistakes, because they have matched Zetech all through this series. Oh, misses. So Koju picks the rebound. Excellent pass to Bosibori. Travel, violation. Well, it looks like the game is gonna go just like the first game here. Whoever wants to get a victory here will have to concentrate, be patient. As we go into the tail end of this basketball game. Oh. Travel again. Oh, it was a foul. So Koju. Mid-range shot, banks it. Strathmore need to calm down. They really need to just control the tempo of the game. They've worked hard to be in this position. At 3-point, misses everything. And now they have started timeout. Strathmore. 7 to play. As we look at some of the action. Akinyi with a lovely play. Strathmore recovering the ball very well. However, they are not converting on the other end, and that makes it quite a challenge. Bosibori thought about it before laying the ball off to Christine Akinyi. (40, 49-53). Zetech are in the lead. The pressure is starting to crank up on Strathmore. They're desperate to win this game. Yet another foul. Easy basket for Opicho. Well, the gym is starting to fill up. Excellent turn, but misses. For 3. Gets it! Much like the first game, again, it's starting to look dangerous for the Swords. Minaya with a lovely shot. And they are not taking the opportunities when they get them, Strathmore. They are struggling, Strathmore, to just get a shot away here. Oh, shot clock violation. They're really struggling, Strathmore, in the latter part, the last stage of the game, because they need to make sure that they are able to convert those opportunities, especially the easy ones. It's been the story of this series. They have stuck with Zetech. They have played very well against Zetech, but the opportunities are coming thick and fast for Strathmore, and they are not converting them. And Zetech continue to punish them with Michelle Sokoju. Yeah, 5 seconds violation. Strathmore are really struggling at the minute. They're giving the ball away cheaply. Another rebound again. Looking at this game, it's just been the story of the game. Zetech have been picking all rebounds. Both boards, they have dominated. Easy again. They are really struggling, and now it's starting to go away from Strathmore. Another miss. Another punishment. That is what they are doing very well with Beryl Oditi. They are punishing those errors from Strathmore, and suddenly it's an 11-point lead. Mid-range shot. Zetech are hungrier, or Zetech are hungrier. Fast to everything at the minute. Michelle Sokoju has 28 points so far. You can see from your screen. Well, it didn't look like she had so many points, but she does. She's been going quietly. She's just done her business quietly without much fuss, Mr. Sokoju. And then again, they keep missing these opportunities. Strathmore. Misses both free throws. They really need to convert these opportunities. Wow. wiped her out. We hope that she is okay. Time is slowly closing in on Strathmore, and their season is about to come to a close unless they can pull something out of the bag. It's not impossible, though they are facing a very good team in Zetech. Another rebound again. Oh, and good steal. They now need to be in a hurry. Here's a basket for Picho. Well, they need to convert their opportunities, Strathmore. Another misplaced pass. Sokoju. That's very good defense from Strathmore to negate the size of Onditi. But they do really need to convert on the other end to have any chance of claiming a victory here that can send this game to game 4. Again, they nearly picked up the rebound again, Zetech. It's something that Strathmore really need to work on. They're allowing so many offensive and defensive rebounds to go Zetech's way. They need to improve on their box out as well. For 3, long 3 as well, misses. It's just becoming difficult for Strathmore to strategize and find a way that big block. Sokoji will inbound the basketball. Here she is again. The key player for Zetech. Oh! Yet another one from Minayo this time. It's starting to look bleak for Strathmore. Oh, technical foul. The official is just trying to explain you cannot clap when someone is shooting. Taking a moment to tweak. Coach Tony Ochieng. They missed that one as well. And it's been something that they really need to work on. It's undermining everything they're trying to do. They're trying to get back in the game, but it's not happening simply because they are missing simple opportunity after opportunity. Strathmore. Osibori. To Akinyi. Osibori. Mid-range shot, misses. Sokoju. Excellent turn again. Today, it's just not been falling for her. Well, I think the curtains on Strathmore are starting to come down on their season. They've done very well to make it to this stage. Good steal again. Sokoju, layup. She'll go to the line. Sokoju has been an excellent player for Zetech. Gets that one. Almost like putting in the finishing touches. Gets that one as well. And Strathmore surely now know that it is they can take comfort in knowing that they went out to a better team, because as the clock winds down, Strathmore are out, and it's a clean sweep again against Zetech, who complete the best of 5 series, 3-0. Well, it is official now, and the final scores are 67 to Sparks and 53 to the Swords. Overall, they were out-rebounded, they were out-fought all through this series. They did have opportunities to win the match. It's just that they couldn't convert them. The simple opportunities, the free throw line also didn't go their way. And it will be Zetech who book their place in that final. As we recap the game, and you see the full-time scores, 67-53. Of course, our partners at Nukta have made sure we have the stats as we watch the replays. Opicho with a lovely drive. Superb turn as well. Kick out to Minayo, who banks it. It has been the story of the game. Through the series, they've been punished for not taking their opportunities. Strathmore Swords. Please do stay with us. For the Thunder versus Umoja. Game 3 as well. The unbeaten City Thunder will encounter a team that has come so close, yet so far, so on many occasions. Minayo again, off the glass and into the basket. Well, Sokoju has been a standout. For Zetech. Please do stay with us. Get some refreshments. I have been your commentator, Cletus Masingu. Do stay with us for the next game.